Hey guys! Welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today we are going to be building a family based off of the sitcom Modern Family, and we are going to be building Jay, Gloria, and Manny, which is the Pritchett-Delgado family. So let's get started. So in some of my previous videos, I've already built the other two families that are featured in the show. So I built Claire and Phil's family. I've also built Mitch and Cam's family. And now finally we're on to Jay and Gloria's family. So Jay is the dad of Claire and Mitch. So kind of like branches off to the other two families in that way. And Jay is older, you know, because Claire and Mitchell, they're adults and they have their own family, they have their own children. So he's definitely older. He's like grandpa to like Haley, Alex, Luke, and Lily. And yeah, so he divorced his previous wife, who would be Claire and Mitch's mom. And then he remarried another woman named Gloria. And Gloria has a son called Manny. And so Jay's family consists of the three of them in the beginning of the show, at least. And so yeah, so Jay is kind of seen as like the older guy. Gloria is much younger. He's also like more rich, I guess. He is the CEO of his own company. He runs a closet company called Pritchett's Closets. And so yeah, he lives in like the biggest house out of the three families. He has the most amount of funds. And so I think a lot of people would see this family as, oh, you know, Gloria is the gold digger and Jay is like the rich older man in the relationship. But it's actually not really like that. Jay and Gloria truly do love each other, and I think it's quite sweet. Again, Modern Family shows a lot of different types of families, and so here we have a family that might be a little unconventional compared to, you know, the nuclear family. And so yeah, I thought it was really interesting. Jay is kind of like this grumpy old man, you know, he's kind of gruffy. He was into football back in the day. He's into like sports. He doesn't want to, how should I say it? Doesn't want to like overthink things. He's a simple guy, you know? And Gloria here, so Gloria Delgado, so she's from Colombia. And her son Manny is also from Colombia. So she had Manny with a different man, and he is kind of like in and out of the picture. So sometimes he comes to visit Manny, but he never really stays. He's never really there as a good dad. And before Gloria met Jay, you know, she was not rich, so she was working really hard to provide for her and her son. She's very protective of Manny. She loves Manny. It's just the two of them. And now with Jay, it's going to be the three of them. So I guess one thing about Gloria is that she's beautiful, and a lot of people really look at her for her appearance, you know, because she has a beautiful face and a beautiful body, and she does take that to her advantage. But she's a very like strong, centered female character. She's very like courageous, she's confident, and she raised Manny basically alone. And so I think there are a lot of great things about Gloria. And another interesting aspect of her character is that because she's from Colombia, she is adjusting to life in America with Jay. And there are certain episodes where she talks about cultural influences or becoming American. And it's quite interesting because there are families with people of different backgrounds, different immigrants, life stories, and all of that. And so Gloria and Manny give us a little peek into that type of a family member. And so yeah, I spent a lot of time on Gloria's character because she wears a lot of like colorful patterns and beautiful dresses. And so I was just trying my best to find outfits that would fit her. Like I was trying really hard, for example, to find something like cheetah print, zebra print. She loves animal prints. I really couldn't find any actually. So yeah, I struggled a little bit with choosing some of her outfits. And of course she has makeup on for almost like every different phase for the outfits, and high heels. And so yeah, I just spent a little bit longer on her character because she had more things and more items to add for each outfit. So yeah, other stuff about Gloria, she's probably one of my favorite characters. She has a bit of a temper, so it's kind of like, don't piss Gloria off, she will yell at you, you know. And she is kind of like pretty badass. Like she's from the streets. There's certain episodes where she'll go in and everyone's like hiding behind her, you know, in the dark alley and things like that. So she's not like just some fancy prancy princess type of person. She's definitely got some very interesting personality traits that I tried to reflect in her character here, at least. Gloria and Jay actually do have a child later on in the show. They have a little boy named Joe. So I didn't include him because I was creating all three families on the basis of when the first season started. So, you know, Lily is a toddler, Haley and Alex are teenagers, and Luke is a child. And so Joe wasn't really in the picture yet, and so I decided not to include him in this family that I built and uploaded to my gallery. But yeah, I was just trying to be consistent. I was really tempted to create Joe because he's so cute. And just thinking about like how I'm going to be building their house later, I did want to create like Joe's bedroom. So I'll see when that time comes. I'll probably just change that room into something else, or I can pre-make that room and you can add Joe into this family as you wish. I would say that creating toddlers are quite easy. There's not a lot of like things to choose from unless you have a lot of the other packs or some CC items. So finally we're on to Manny, and Manny is quite an interesting character. So he is supposed to be the same age as Luke, but he is very different from Luke. So Luke is very what you would think of when you think of a boy. You know, he's into like bugs and sports and doesn't like girls. But Manny is like, it's almost like he's like a 50-year-old stuck in a kid's body, you know, like he'll drink espresso, he'll read poetry, he'll watch plays, he'll look at art. He's quite an intellectual, actually. And it's really funny to see him like try to fit in with other kids. He's very different from other kids. And that is also interesting, his relationship with Jay, because Jay, you know, he wants like a boy just like him, you know, one who's into sports, one who's very tomboy. He didn't expect, you know, a new son to be so different. And he already experienced that with Mitchell, who is gay. So I think that Jay was really happy when Joe joined the family, because he was kind of like the boy that he had been hoping to really be able to connect with. But him and Manny are great. You know, Jay's been a great father to Manny. And okay, so I did end up adding their dog, which also doesn't appear until later in the show. But Stella is so cute, and I feel like I haven't really used the cat and dog expansion pack that much. And so I decided to add Stella. So Stella is a French bulldog, and Jay is like in love with Stella. Like he prioritizes her over everything else. So I even made him like a dog lover in his traits. So yeah, I mean, pretty simple here. I just chose some character traits for Stella. I left her as an adult dog, and that is it for this family. So thank you for watching, guys. You can download this family from my gallery, and in my next video I will be building Jay and Gloria's house. So thank you for watching, guys. Toodles!